I see social media, well, I see it as an upcoming episode of Glee. I see any day now that Mr. Shu's going to walk into the choir room and go, "Hey kids, let's do a mashup where we take show tunes and add social media lyrics." And Finn will stand up and he'll go, "I've got an idea, Mr. Shu." And it'll go something like this. "I've got Twitter, I've got Facebook, I've got YouTube. Who could ask for anything more?" Hey, sing it with me, huh? This be a good episode. Status updates, tiny URLs. Watch my video. Who could ask for anything more? Yeah. Now it's going to hurt feelings with some people. I know you're sensitive. You love social media, and I should not trivialize social media, should I? I should take it seriously, and when you're going to take something seriously, there's only one way to do it, and that is through the news. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, I'm Jarrett Breaux, and now the news. Journalists around the world are hailing BP for their unprecedented web presence and use of social media as millions of gallons of crude oil pollute the Gulf of Mexico. The Associated Press, the BBC, and CNN all report that even though their reporters have been prohibited from interviewing cleanup workers and denied access to both the spill site and the beaches, and don't forget, they've grounded all news helicopters and closed the airspace over the spill site, all the media find consolation in knowing they can go to YouTube to watch videos of BP CEO Tony Hayward as he shakes hands with employees. One state official in Louisiana went so far as to say that normally we would have to wait for BP to issue an annual report or a company newsletter for us to see these great grip and grin pictures of a CEO. But the official says YouTube has brought grip and grin to life, and we're all richer for it. Meanwhile, more than 100,000 Gulf Coast fishermen have seen their livelihoods come to a grinding halt as coastal estuaries and the Gulf are closed to fishing. Many say even though they can't afford to pay their house note or buy groceries, they are finding comfort knowing BP as an official Twitter page. Yes, they say that the BP Twitter page provides them with a constant stream of tiny URLs for people who are not smart enough to access the official company website or go to an official news site for more details about their ongoing nightmare. Fishermen say Twitter has allowed them to eagerly retweet updates to fellow fishermen and followers. One fisherman is quoted as saying, "In the past, I mainly used to follow Kim Kardashian on Twitter, but now I feel compelled to retweet and follow BP." Also from the Gulf Coast today, countless birds are being brought to cleanup stations as they cling to life coated with heavy crude oil. But environmental groups called a news conference today to say they hold no grudge against BP. One Greenpeace spokesperson said, "We think it's great that BP has established a Facebook fan page." Environmentalists say they feel gratified to be able to click the like button in order to follow the fan page, which, like Twitter, provides tiny URLs to the company's propaganda on the official BP YouTube channel, which also features Tony Hayward shaking hands with BP workers. And that's a look at the news. But wait, this just in, BP CEO Tony Hayward has just held an impromptu news conference near a warehouse where millions of gallons of oil dispersant spray is stored. It appears a reporter has asked Hayward if he would like to say something to the people of the Gulf Coast who've had their lives wrecked. Let's go to the videotape.
We're sorry for the massive disruption it's caused to their lives. And there's no one who wants this thing over more than I do. I'd like my life back.
Yeah. All that social media, all that money spent, all that joining the conversation, all that being heard goes down the toilet with a single flush of the handle. Why? Verbal blunder by CEO. Verbal blunder. Effective communications for me starts in the human body. It starts with the face. It starts with the warmth of a voice conveying emotion. And for that reason, I think it is highly critical that we not overlook some of the very basics of communications. The spoken word and the word conveyed with emotions. When it hits the fan, effective communications often means that tried and true beats shiny and new. Let me say that again. And I made sure it was less than 140 characters, and you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Tried and true can beat shiny and new.